Hey! I haven't seen you guys since last year, so we have a lot of catching up to do, okay? I wanted to make a video saying bye to 2021 because, as some of you may know, 2021 was quite literally the worst year of my life. I thought I would go through my Snapchat memories, explain what was going on each month, and just explain where I'm at now, pretty much. So I compiled a bunch of my Snapchats from this year. We're gonna go through them, and I'm gonna explain where I was at and what was happening, stuff that happened that month. I did get a new phone. Highlight of my year, probably. But we're just gonna hop on through my memories and yeah. So first we have Izzy and I. I don't know where we were going. Maybe we're just looking cute for no reason. I don't look like that anymore. I don't know what that was even from. We got Penny in January, so Penny and Sev were becoming friends. And they would like lay in the same bed together and obviously sleep together. This is literally how they would sleep. Penny also had to go back to the shelter a bunch of times because her incision from her surgery kept getting infected. So they kept having to fix it. But look how tiny she was. Like, she was 3 months old when we got her. She's actually right here. Let me see if I can grab her. Come here. Oh my goodness, you scared me. Come say hi. Show everyone how big you've gotten. She'll be a year and 3 months this month. And then obviously the end of January is my birthday, so mark your calendars. January 30th, I'm an Aquarius. We have a whole video about what we did for my birthday. I'll link it down below if you want to watch it. And then February, I literally have one memory from February, and that's us buying lottery tickets. Because we had this thing where we would just fantasize about our lives if we won the lottery, so we decided to play the lottery and we lost. So, but we did say if we ever win the lottery, when we win the lottery, we're not telling anybody. And then in March, that's when everything started happening with my anxiety. I think it was like March 6th or something like that. If you don't know the story, we were out to dinner with her friend and we were getting ready to leave, and then I'd never felt like I was gonna pass out like that before. We were in the parking lot, so I sat down and then I had like a 3-hour-long panic attack, and ever since that day is when all my issues have been occurring. So that was super fun. This was March 9th. I don't know why I took a selfie. I don't look like that anymore. So I'm friends with Izzy's ex, Peyton, and Peyton got in a car accident, so we brought her flowers and a bunch of we literally drove an hour to do that. So you're welcome, Peyton, if you're watching this. So in April is when it started getting probably the worst, I think. If I wanted to tan, I would have to lay on my patio because I couldn't walk to the pool of our complex because I would get too dizzy. So I would lay on the patio. And obviously a bunch of tears. When something happens to you that drastically changes your life, you just tend to cry a lot. And I was a very active person. Like, I would go everywhere. Like, if someone wanted me to drive 5 hours, I would go drive 5 hours. Like, and just being able to do absolutely none of that absolutely changed my quality of life. May, more crying. What were you expecting? Oh, so May is when Sev got like really aggressive, so we tried to muzzle. She didn't like it very much, but she would even like try to nibble us, like not nibble, like genuinely bite us. So she tried to muzzle. That's the only one I have. Those are the only two I have for May. See, May was a blur. Pretty much all of this year was a blur, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't remember much of what happened. I just relate to this year being the hardest year of my life. So in June, so I paint when I'm anxious. That is my coping mechanism. So I was painting a lot. Penny used to be, like, when we got her, she was very affectionate. And she's not like that anymore. She hates us now. I'm glad that I took videos of her being affectionate because now she doesn't do that anymore. And then we have Sevy. We had to give away Sev in June. Sevy. This was a couple days before we had to get rid of her. We still see her though. And again, more tears. There's gonna be a lot of tears. There's gonna be a lot of tears. This is probably the year that I've cried the most, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, so this is the night that I dyed my hair. I had to fill my hair. So I had really, really blonde hair. So if you have blonde hair, you have to fill it before you go dark. So I was filling it this night, so I was a redhead. The next day, my therapist canceled on me. BetterHelp, never use BetterHelp. If anybody recommends BetterHelp, like any influencer, they're lying. Because I've tried it so many times. My friends have tried it. They either get canceled, the therapist is awful, the therapist doesn't help them. Don't do BetterHelp. And then obviously I dyed my hair black. I have no words for me dyeing my hair black. 4th day of July, I was already crying, so there's that. I've wanted to wean off gluten since I started being gluten-free. It's just now a fear food for me, so it's hard. Like, I don't know how to introduce gluten back into my diet, so me complaining about wanting to go get a donut or something. And then we moved in July into this apartment, which I was very proud of myself for being able to do. We picked this apartment solely because it was close to our old one and I couldn't drive more than 5 minutes away from our apartment. We were gonna move up to Summerville, South Carolina because it's cheaper up there, but we couldn't. We literally almost signed that lease and we were like, what are we doing? Like, I cannot drive that far. So we had to pick somewhere that's close to where our old apartment was. And this was the only one. So that's the only reason that we're living here, because of my issues. And then, okay, I don't think I ever talked about this or anything. When we moved in here, the day we moved in here, I got a mysterious sickness. I have no idea what it was still, because I couldn't go to the doctor to ask. But I had these like white things right here. My lips were swollen, like humongous. My gums were swollen and red. I had canker sores all around my mouth. I would have them inside my mouth, outside of my mouth, everywhere. I was in so much pain. I couldn't eat. I didn't eat for 4 days because my gums were so raw. So I had a smoothie for 4 days. So that was really rough. That paired with not being able to walk, go in anywhere, sucked. But we still don't know what it was because I couldn't go get it checked out. We got Forrest. I don't know why I didn't put this in July, but we got Forrest in July. So he was a little nugget in August. He was so small and floofy. He was so cute. He's huge now. He's like 50 pounds now. He's in with Izzy right now because I'm filming. More tears. Penny and Forrest did indeed get along at first. Now they hate each other. Well, Penny hates him. He loves Penny, but Penny hates him. And then Forrest, at first he was clingy with Izzy, and then Izzy she worked at her parents' restaurant, so she would be gone. So then he developed a closer relationship with me, which is good because I need him for emotional support. In September, playing with the dog, always. Forrest would not leave my side. Like, if I was here, he would be here. He's still like that though. September was just enjoying Forrest, I think. Again, crying. There was a lot of crying this month. I'm not ashamed. Then we have Izzy being Izzy. I have no explanation for this video. This is like what you see on my private story, every one of these pictures. Playing Uno, we were obsessed with Uno for the longest time. I don't know what happened, but we were obsessed with Uno. We would play every single night for hours. In September, we also got Oliver, which is our Siamese cat. We always said that if we were randomly looking at the Humane Society one day and there was a Siamese, that we would get it. So we got it. So that's where Ollie came from. Crying. October, spending time with Ollie. He is still so clingy. This cat sleeps with us, sits on my lap when I piss. Like, he is ridiculous. Forrest going in the car. When he first started going in the car, he started shitting in my car all the time. He shit in my car the other day, but he hasn't done that in a while. And then we started the process of trying to get the black out of my hair because I was hating it. Didn't work. The cats found their new favorite spot, which was in our dresser. And then Penny got like kind of stuck in our dresser, so then they're not allowed in the dresser anymore because now I'm scared. In October, we also found mold in our apartment. This video, it was everywhere. It was coming out of the vent, like it was like growing out from the vent. It was so bad. It ruined so many of our things, our clothes, like my Steve Madden bag. Like, are you kidding? Oh, it was bad, and they didn't reimburse us for anything. And in October, football was our fault this year, if you don't know. Our teams are Bama, Notre Dame, and Clemson. Professional are Colts and Chiefs. And then again, in November, Forrest. Ollie started getting closer to Forrest because at first Ollie hated Forrest, and now they get along pretty well. Like, they'll cuddle like Penny and Seb used to do. So this video is the funniest video I've ever taken. He gets to zoom me so many times, like so often. Just watch. I'll shut up. He ran into our table. This is literally my private story. Penny's obsessed with Izzy and Izzy's obsessed with Penny. Like, Penny is Izzy's emotional support, I think. My fake tanning, because I get really pale, as you can probably tell. And so I try to fake tan and then it looks like this. And then me trying to get the black out of my hair again, didn't work. We got obsessed with puzzles in November too. We did like, I think 10 puzzles just in November. And then we stopped. We like have these hobbies and then they stop. And then we pick them back up and then we stop. And then in December, JoJo followed my best friend on TikTok. That was a flex. And then this is just me talking about how much I hate my hair and how much I'm going to flex when my hair is not black anymore. I tried to do a strip test and made my hair fall out. So then this Snapchat is when I cut it all off. And then depression. That's so, if you can't tell, I hope you can. Bae did my hair recently, so it's a little bit lighter and it's actually cut good. The hair is fixed. As for where I'm at right now, I can drive probably 30 minutes away from home right now. I still haven't really gone in many places. I went into a pet store twice. I'm able to walk longer distances and stand for longer. I don't know, it's just, I'm in a weird place, I would say. I start school in 10 days. I need to get better. I'm excited for school to start though, because it'll give me things to do and normalcy and a routine, and I'm excited to not just sit on my ass all day and do nothing. So I'm excited about that.
I stepped on something and now my foot is gushing blood.
What? Let me see. Oh my god, Izzy, what did you step on?
I don't know, I went to my desk to get my iPad.
Don't drip anymore, don't drip anymore.
I know.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
So I went to my desk to get something to get my iPad, and I went to go sit on the couch, my foot slipped, and now it hurts.
What's in there?
I don't know if it's glass, I don't know if it's a sharp object.
But like I said, as of right now, I'm just working on trying to get better. And I'm doing little things every day that's either scare me, that I'm not used to. I'm trying to go into places more. I just want to get better. And I'm on a medication right now. I'm not allowed to say it, I don't think, without getting demonetized, but it's helping a little bit, and I'm just ready to get fully better so I can get back to my life, because I hate this. It's been 10 months of this, and I'm ready to not live like this anymore. Pray for me, manifest, talk to your crystals, whatever you do, please. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm excited for what 2022 is going to come with. Hopefully healing and walking and driving for me. But let me know what you're excited for 2022. Let me know videos you want to see in 2022. And I hope you have a safe, happy, and healthy year. And I'll see you next, when do I upload? Sunday. I will see you next Sunday.